Hello. I am Lauren and I am a sound healing doula, and I wanted to hop on today to talk to you about the Serenity Comfort experience and why I just absolutely love how I was able to structure it, because I am choosing to go through it myself and kind of reflect on me going through it, so you can kind of see what the transformation is like. So the first month, one of the areas is anger, and understanding that it can show up in a number of ways, and each way that it shows up, it's okay because it's information. And then knowing exactly how to address the deeper emotion or the catalyst underneath the anger, and then making peace with it and allowing that core message or that core signal to just kind of chill out or just be let go with love. So with month one, I really didn't hold back. And when I was making notes around anger, I realized that it wasn't me. I wasn't angry at one thing. I was angry at a lot of things. And one thing that I was very angry at was what could have been. And it's me moving through life and knowing that although things have stopped and I'm no longer making memories with these souls, and I'm doing this for more than one grief experience. Although I'm no longer making memories with them earthside, life is still continuing. And when the grief kind of happened, or when the event happened at the times that it did, I was thinking, right now I don't know what to do. And as I'm moving forward, my mind kind of reflects back, and then it kind of flashes forward and thinks, where would I be with this person now? Like, we'd be talking, we'd be making memories earthside. I would have pictures, I would have things that would help me just have a bond with this person or these people. And it can be very uncomfortable, and there is an element of sadness, because the biggest thing here is why me and why then. And that is something that is very difficult to get my head around. So the anger is never about just like one thing. When it comes to me and grief, there is always a whole bunch of situations that I'm angry at when it comes to the topic of grief. And with that, as I was going through a lot of my own grief stories and the events that kind of led up to me realizing that grief was happening to me, because I was very much in denial for a very long period of time, and it does still kind of crop up every now and then. But the anger then comes out, and it's directed usually at somebody. Sometimes it's directed back at me, and that has shown up in a way where it's like I'm self-sabotaging. And with me kind of going deeper into the anger element, it has shown that I have so much emotion that is held within me, and it shows that I am a really passionate person about a number of things. So now what I'm able to do is I'm able to like direct that anger into creative projects. The whole reason for the comfort experience is because I took that anger out on the fact that the resources that I needed multiple times were not available at the time that I needed them. So I created something that is just available. Like there's no sort of like requirement that you have to go through trauma or grief a certain number of times before you have access to it. If it's happened half an hour ago and you see this, you have access to it, right? So the anger was something that I felt very annoyed at. Like I wasn't happy that I was experiencing anger, because I was like, I'm not an angry person. I'm not. This isn't a representation of who I am. And I was really scared, because I was thinking, how could grief do this to me? And then I was thinking, what if that's who I am now? And I was thinking, no, this is just the result of a bunch of things that I know that I needed, and I couldn't have them in the moment. So I am angry at the fact that I can't access resources that I need. So in order to make sure that people are aware of a resource that can help them, should they choose to take it, it's here, I've created it. And I'm very aware of how my energy and how the way that I approach situations at certain times of the year can come off like I'm being very, I'm not going to say forceful, but very kind of like in your face, because I'm so excited about it, and because there have been elements of like me sharing things and there's been very limited reaction from it. I've then felt like it's not worth doing, and I then get angry at that. And then I feel like it's all too much. But on the plus side, with the anger, I am realizing that there was a lot of jealousy underneath that. So it's not just like one emotion, there's lots bubbling underneath the surface. And because I'm able to label my emotions rather than just being like, oh, I don't feel anything, underneath all of that it was, I don't want to feel anything, because when I feel things, I feel them all really intensely, and I can't do that right now because there isn't the space or the time for me to do it. So I am honoring my own grief journey and channeling different resources that are going to help alongside the actual container of the comfort experience. There are going to be different workbooks, meditations, like sound healings as well, and there's just going to be lots of resources. And I also feel like distraction at a time like this is very it can be very helpful, as long as the distraction is done in a very intentional way. And yet again, I am going to be providing more resources in and around things that can help with understanding how to comfort yourself when things like painful holidays come up. And in honor of baby loss, pregnancy loss and awareness month, I will be offering 10% off to those who want to sign up, and I'll also be giving out a very, very special gift to those who want to work with me for a year. So yeah, I am very excited. If you would like to indulge in this offer, please let me know by messaging me on Instagram. You can fill out an application form on my website, so just click on the website, go to the website and scroll all the way to the bottom and apply, and then you can put it in the more information box, I believe. And yeah, or you can just comment down below and I'll get back to you when I can. But honestly, the anger part of the grief cycles that I've gone through has really supported me with giving me the momentum to like move the energy through me, so that I can like not only start something, but there is a very strong why as to why I need to finish it. And when I feel like I don't want to create anything, or if I feel like I want to just walk away from my business, I'm thinking about that one person that is like me, who was feeling hopeless at one point, feeling like there was nothing that could be done. But now I am doing something to help that one person, and it makes me smile on the inside. And yeah, it makes my ancestors and spirit guides feel happy as well. So there is that too. I am going to chill out and I'm gonna decompress for a little while, but I will catch you in the next one.